Well, hello out there, YouTube land out there. It is November 22nd, 2024 on a perfect 75-degree day here in Arizona. And this is a vehicle that I purchased about 2 months ago. It is a 2008 Pontiac Torrent Gxp. Like I said, I just got it 2 months ago, and I just finished repairing it. So it was a very worrying and anxiety-filled 2 months, let me tell you. So yes, it is running now, past emissions. It had electrical issues. Okay, yeah, so that's the electronic control module, and that was giving me a lot of headaches. I wasn't getting no signal to the spark plugs. There was fuel going to the motor. New starter, new battery was put in. Just like I said, it would crank, no start. And if you're gonna counter this problem in a vehicle, I would be real cautious of what you're doing, because these wires are, for an old vehicle like this, they're hard to pull out. You could damage them, or the plastic things that keep them secure to the computer. So just be aware. And yes, it's really gives you a lot of headaches. and just got the tags for it for 2 years, so don't got to worry about that. And as you can see, darn it, I just cleaned it yesterday. Now these stupid cats got their paws all over the hood. But as you can see, it's not too bad condition. Still needs a little bit of repairs here and there. Up here it has a little crack. And probably bondle that over or something, or fix that somehow. Very aggressive styling on this vehicle. Still needs a lot of work. I mean, it needs tires. So I'll tell you the story, what was wrong with it and what's going on with these vehicles. That they have 3.6 liter engines, V6. Got a nice interior, all leather, black leather, as you can see. Headliner in good shape. It has DVD movie video you can put up there. It has DVD player plus music CD player. You can watch the movies back here. I never use CDs because they always get jammed and they end up messing up your stereo system. As you can see, it's not bad. These seats go, look at how much leg room you got up here. They slide forward and back. Seats fold down, obviously, for more cargo room. I wish it would have had AC back here, but it doesn't. The wheels, this vehicle's from Minnesota, and the wheels are caked with salt that they put on the roads over there for when there's ice and snow. And so I got to figure out, I'll probably get black rims for this vehicle. Just replace them, because it's too time consuming and to get all that salt off of there. It can come off, but it's quite a chore. So again, it's the GXP model. That's 149,000 miles. Nice comfortable seating. Leather steering wheel. I think Pontiac, and I'm going to provide a link to the GXP models that came out from, I believe, 2006 to 2009 before they went out of business. And a lot of their GXP models are really, really good cars. I mean, I would not hesitate to get the G6, the G6 Street Edition, the G8, GXP, G6, GXP, all GXP editions. They put a lot of extra goodies in there, and so, and this one though, I feel that they could have done a lot more. But I think being that Pontiac went out of business in 2009-10, this is a 2008. But I mean, it has a 6-speed transmission with the manual gear shift. Those are all the window switches, traction control button, and even the information board up here, like on my GXP Grand Prix, it's a lot better. The GXP Grand Prix is a lot more features than this vehicle. So that's my only complaint, is this being a GXP, I think Pontiac should have put a lot more goodies into it, including the dash. I mean, it is pretty nice, but I think they could have did more. You can see at night it looks real nice, all red and all that, but I think compared to the Grand Prix, I think the Grand Prix is way better instrument panel. Yeah, so I mean it's very comfortable, very soft seating, very nice bolstering, black leather seats, very roomy inside. It doesn't look, it feels like a really big SUV. I guess this is a SUV crossover. So I wish also it would have had a moonroof. If you're gonna buy one of these, get it with the moonroof and the all-wheel drive. I mean, that's the complete package, to be honest with you. I got this one because I like the color, which is, what does it say here? Where the hell is the color? Oh, I've seen that somewhere. Come on. That's all the features that it has. Where the hell is it? Oh, okay, yeah. Granite gray metallic, which is very nice color because in the certain shade areas it looks black, and in the light it looks like you can see the gray metallic. So very nice two different colors that come out on this vehicle: dark black and granite gray metallic. The metallic gray and the black are a good combination. So I love the color, that's why I got it. I wouldn't get any other color for a SUV other than black, because I'm going to get black wheels for this, probably 18s or 19s. So the problems with this vehicle that it had electrical issues. So it was a big giant headache, let me tell you. It put me very depressed that it could possibly be the timing chain, which would make me so just lose the money that I bought this. I mean, look how nice this shit looks. Imagine it with black custom wheels, black tint all around the windows. So, yeah, I mean, I like the dual outlet, dual exhaust. I hope I don't got a damn leak back here. I've seen something dripping from the damn muffler, man. What the fuck? But anyway, that's the exhaust. There is liquid down there, you can see. I hope I don't have to replace the muffler too, but if I do, I'm going to put a custom exhaust. So there's another issue, but it's running perfect. I mean, wait till I tell you all the shit that I've had it done. Wonder if it could be the damn rust or just pinhole fucking leak down here. What the fuck is this? Well, that is weird. It doesn't smell like, it's not the smell of gas. Where the fuck is this? Where's this shit coming from? That is weird. Why would there be just a little dot of liquid right there, and then when I smell it, it's not gas. There's no hole there. That is weird. Alrighty. So let me go through. Oh, let me open this. Yeah, there's the storage in the back. So pretty clean interior, very I like it. I mean, I like the vehicle, otherwise I wouldn't have bought it. I mean, there's so much you can do with these vehicles, customize them. I mean, look at that right there. Imagine the windows all blacked out and black rims. Okay, so let's look under the hood at the 3.6 liter V6. Oh, I forgot to get my variable valve timing. So I don't know if you can see down there, but, well, first of all, let me go get my damn stick. Again, this is a Pontiac 2008 Pontiac Torrent Gxp model. It's pretty clean. I mean, you gotta see it in person to really appreciate it. You know, you can imagine how this 2008 brand new, I mean, it was pretty badass, especially if you had the moonroof and the all-wheel drive on this. What the hell is that? Oh, I was gonna do to get the damn thing to hold up the hood. Okay. Oh, this is a nice park here that I am. Let's get put this stick. Oh, I gotta get a brace, a hydraulic. Those things there to hold up the. Okay, so problems with when I got this vehicle. Ran good for 60 miles and then it just gave out on me leaving a Walmart. I mean, it just shut off while I was driving, came to a stop. I was able to restart it just barely, enough to get it out of the Walmart and into a medium of the road, and then a third time it wouldn't start at all. It just gave out. So it turned out to be the starter, which had burned out. So I gotta put this thing better on. It's not. Turned out to be the starter that was burned out. So I replaced the starter and the battery, and it still wouldn't start. So I'm at a loss, you know. Okay, why is it not starting? It was running fine, perfectly fine. There was no issues at all other than a check engine light. It did have a check engine light when I brought it at the dealership. I brought it online. The dealer told me it had an engine light. I said that's fine, you know. Again, I took a chance buying it, you know. I looked at the auto check report. I looked at the reviews of this vehicle and all the, you know, online, what people thought of these vehicles and engines and everything. For the most part, it had good reviews. 83% positive reviews for this vehicle from different, a lot of different websites. But a common theme was electrical problems for the people who were unfortunate to get, you know, the vehicles with the bad problems. So as you can see here, this is the electronic control module for the vehicle. Now, I've only driven it about maybe 10 miles today, and it's already a little warm. But look where they put it, right there. And this is, I mean, this is from Minnesota, so I don't, not even as hot. It doesn't get hot over there. Here, can you imagine this in the damn summertime? It'd be like fucking 200 plus degrees under here, this hood, you know. And the vehicle does have well, they molded some hood vents on it. You can see They should have went ahead and put real holes in there to vent the engine, you know. And that's one of the things that, anyway. So after putting the starter and the new battery, it would just crank, no start. So then you start going down the list, what could possibly be wrong. And so after doing those two things, and it wouldn't still crank, no start, there was no electricity going to the spark plugs. There was no electricity at all going to the spark plugs. There was fuel coming in. That was no issue. You could smell the fuel coming into the engine. It was just no spark to start the engine. So then I changed the crankshaft position sensor, because that usually controls part of the circuit to start the engine. So that was done. It still would not start. And at that point you start wondering, oh my God, is it the crank? Is it the timing belt? Timing chain? Because if it was, then you're pretty much fucked with this engine. You know, you'd have to tear it all apart to replace the timing belt. This has a timing chain, not a timing belt. So that gave me a little hope, because a timing belt is made of, you know, hardened rubber, flexible rubber, right? A timing chain, it's metal. So that gave me a little hope. I said, nah, it can't break. The timing chains, if you do your research, timing chains are very hard to break. And if they do break while you're driving, you would hear rattling in your engine, and you would know something went bad inside your engine. Okay, so a timing belt, you know, with the rubber, again, you could change those easily, getting to the front of the valve or the timing chain covers. So you take that off and you replace the belt. I mean, timing chains, they're made to last 200,000 miles or more. So that gave me a little hope that wasn't the issue. So then I turned to the computer of the vehicle, and I brought one on eBay, 180 bucks, put it in, and same thing, crank, no start. So now I'm like, oh boy. I mean, it still could be possibility it's a damn time chain. So at that point I had to take it to a shop, because I don't know anything about electrical on vehicles, you know, as far as running wires, tracing wires, you know, tracing circuits, checking continuity everywhere and all that. That's time consuming and way beyond. I don't have the tools and software and laptops and all that what they use to do that. Anyway, so they fixed the issue with the wiring. There was a lot of corroded, broke wires, not making contact through various parts of the engine. They put a different crankshaft sensor, because the one I put for some reason was no good. That's at least what they told me. I mean, they put a new ECM computer that they purchased locally in Phoenix. So because they said mine was not programmed correctly. But I talked to the dude in Florida, and he told me, no, they go by the VIN of the vehicle, and he does all the programming in his shop there. And, you know, it should plug and play basically. But it, you know, didn't, because it had broken wires running down there to the various parts of the system throughout the engine. So anyway, they programmed the computer themselves. You can see here. Let me take this off. This whole thing right here comes off. See this? And the battery's underneath. that. This slides off like that. I don't even want to mess with it. There it is right there. That's the computer. Basically snaps on into place there. There's all your fuses there. So they got it running. That's all that mattered to me. You know, that was a big relief. And it's running perfectly right now. No check engine lights, no nothing. Nice smooth ride. No issues. Other than I got to replace the old tires that it has on it. You know. I mean, look at it. That's pretty damn nice, man. You know, again, imagine it with some black wheels, blacked out windows. You know, not bad of a vehicle. Very low price too. $3K. So, to me, it's worth it because now I have a nice running vehicle. You know, I got 2-year tags on it here in Arizona. Don't got to worry about that shit for 2 years. And I'm happy. You know, what the hell? I sure the hell don't got the money to buy a brand new vehicle, and I wouldn't waste my time on a brand new vehicle because I don't like brand new vehicles. I don't, you know, they're all hundreds of sensors that can cost thousands of dollars to fix. So no thanks. You know, not to mention all the recalls that they have. So yeah, I'll do some more videos on this vehicle as I get going on it over the next few months. And these are, I mean, there's hardly any videos on these from last more than goddamn 5 minutes. I mean, especially the GXP models. I mean, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty nice vehicle. Let's see. One more time around. Here's the engine cover. I'm not even going to put that on there until I go. Oh yeah, so one other thing, the mechanic who put the new starter in, to get to this vehicle to put a starter, you have to get the intake manifold down there. I don't know if you can probably see it, but well, anyway, to get your hand in there to get to the starter from the top here, you got to remove half of the intake manifold from the top here. And probably hot there. I don't want to. Let's see here. Anyway, there's a damn bolt there that he had. The 3 bolts he tried to take off because they were so old and rusty that 2 of them broke off, so he had to put new bolts. But one of them didn't go on right, so I got to take it off and re-put it back in with some washers so it'll fit snug and tight. But other than that, I mean, that's it. I mean, that's it. It's running good. No fucking check engine lights. Not overheating. Good battery, good starter, new fucking computer. You know? Nice interior. The stereo works real nice. 6-speaker system. You know? Nice leather, black leather. Again, I just wish it would have had a moonroof with the all-wheel drive, and that would be the total package. If you know, if you're looking for one, if you're looking for a vehicle like this, you can get them real cheap. You know, it was after the fact. Well, I looked for some locally in my neighborhood, or excuse me, in my area, and there was a few, but ugly colors. I think one was tan beige or something, and I think there was another one that was they were both 2006 and just the plain standard Torrent, so I wasn't gonna waste my time on those. So, but I just went for the GXP. That was the only choice for me, GXP, and it had to be black. And again, searching, I did find a couple of them with this moonroof and all-wheel drive, but you're talking $6 grand. They're really good condition. That's way out of my budget. So when I seen this one for the 3K, I took it. I jumped on it, and now I'm happy because the shit has been fixed. I'm telling you, it was down for 2 months, and it really had me worried that it could be a timing chain issue, but it just turned out to be that computer. And trust me, you can get the computers for these for 180 bucks. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, so it's comfortable as hell, man. The seats, everything. And just take off here, and it's got like I said, the 6-speed manual transmission. Well, manual plus automatic. Yeah, it's real big. Now look at this SUV here. This is two SUVs. You got the Highlander. This motherfucker here that I'm in, I'd say it's right up there with the Highlander and that fucking Kia there. Seriously. After I put the black rims on this and tint out the windows more darker, this shit gonna look badass. Anyway, I'll definitely be keeping an update on this vehicle as I put more money into it, So anyway, have a good day, everybody.